Hey, Sue here again. My message today was inspired by a blog post I was reading by a fellow tribe member of mine called Nettie S. And she was talking about loving ourselves, self-love. And she had an exercise in there where she encouraged the readers to write down 5 things that we love about ourselves. Now, there's a time when I really would have struggled with that, and I'll tell you why. I don't know how you were brought up, and if you're younger than me, probably not like we were as baby boomers, but my mother had a favourite saying, which I think it is maybe an Australian New Zealand word called skite. She'd say, don't skite, which means don't boast, don't brag. So even if I was saying I did really well in that maths test, or I did really well in that dance competition, and in reality it was, she would go, don't skite. And so over time, not only did I stop not verbalizing about my achievements, I stopped believing in them. And I didn't realize that. I sort of had this bravado about me for a very long time, and it wasn't until as a young adult in my 20s I started doing personal development. Thank goodness I found personal development then. But I can remember one of my first courses, and we were told to write down 3 times when we know we did something really, really well. And I just sat there. I was stuck. I got up, went for a walk. I couldn't remember, because everything I remembered that I'd done well, I kept saying to myself, yeah, but I could have done that better. I've been really, really harsh on myself most of my life. And when we don't love and embrace ourselves, how can we really love and embrace someone else? We can't. I've got to a stage in my life where one of the things I love most in watching someone else is when they have that beautiful self-confidence. I don't mean skiting, bragging, ego stuff. I mean just self-love, that quiet self-love that someone has, that self-confidence. It's attractive, isn't it? So I'd love to hear your comments on this. I'd love to know how you were brought up. Were you told not to brag or skite, in my case? Can you write down 5 things you love about yourself, as Nettie asked us to? It's a great exercise. Another friend, tribe member of mine, Zen, has encouraged people to go and look in the mirror as soon as you get out of bed and say, I love you, your name. In my case, I love you, Sue. Look yourself in the eyes and say it. Then think about the things that you love about yourself. Because we all need to be self-confident, believe in who we are, and we all should. So leave me your comments below, and just remember, you're awesome. Have a great day.